do you want?
It's not what I want. It's what I don't want.
What you don't want? What are you getting at?
I'm talking about all the trouble you make for me when we're in the same neighborhood. Calling to beat all hell wherever I go, stealing food scraps from my den, and leaving your droppings on my pine needle bed.
Right. No trouble from me while you visit for the powwow. No trouble at all. Brown Bear will stand by me on that.
No trouble from Raven while I visit for the powwow. Is that all? No, that ain't good enough. I need more than that. A lot more.
A lot more what? What else can I give you? My feathers?
I want an end to any trouble from you. Not just for now, but for permanent. No more pranks or shenanigans whatsoever. You catch the drift of what I'm saying?
No more pranks or shenanigans. For permanent.
Okay, we cut a deal. I'll get no more trouble from you ever again. Can I quote you on that?
Quotes the Raven.
Never more.
It is a warm, windless day on shores of the inland sea. At the summit of an island mountain, eagle sits perched in the upper branches of a tall pine. Scanning the clear sky and glassy waters, eagle's sharp eyes perceive the details of objects invisible to most animal people, even the new two-leggeds with their many forms of tricky magic. He watches with keen interest the waters spanning the distance to the forested coast. Soon, two small figures emerge, winging their way towards him, growing incrementally larger as they approach. Osprey and red-tailed hawk glide over treetops along the island shore, then pump their wings with long, graceful strokes, ascending the mountain slope towards eagle. Following the strict decorum of raptors, they settle onto a branch but slightly lower than eagle, who nods with approval at this gesture of respect.
Thank you, Hawk, for your prompt response to my request. Thank you, Osprey, for conveying my message. Before I speak, is there anything you wish to say? Any questions you wish to ask?
There are many questions on our minds at this time, but we wish first to hear your account of the pressing matters of the moment.
In a few nights, the moon will be full. As you know, Brown Bear has called for a powwow of the animal people. Already, some animals have made their way to the gathering shore and built their lodges. In all aspects of our ceremony, we will follow the old ways given to us by Grandfather, Lord of the animals and all things that grow. We are grateful for the many blessings Grandfather has given us, and we will offer prayers and gifts of thanksgiving to our Creator. But we will also make a petition for help in our hour of apprehension. Most of all, we will ask for wisdom in our dealings with the new two-leggeds. Brown Bear has asked that each winged person bring feathers from their nests to be used for head dressings and ceremonial wands. You, Osprey, will be the messenger to the seabirds. Tell them of Brown Bear's call for a powwow and the need for feathers from their nests. Hawk, you will be messenger to Falcon and the smaller raptors, telling them the same. At dusk, I will speak with Gray Owl, who will be messenger to the Owl clan, telling them of the powwow and the need for ritual feathers. Let us rest well tonight at our nests, that we may continue our work with first light. We have yet to make plans for Goose and Loon and the water birds, as well as the songbirds. Now, is there anything that I have said that you do not understand?
We understand well enough all that you have said, and we are confident that we can accomplish the tasks given to us. But the flying people will wish to know more about the powwow, that's for certain. How shall we sing? And who will lead us in our dance ceremony? If we do not know the answers to these questions, they will be left with uncertainty.
And we are curious as well. Fill our minds with more so that we may share our knowledge with the feathered tribe.
Yes, we shall sing and chant as we did long ago, before the first two-leggeds were created. We will again be one people, one family. Lodge houses, nests, and burrows will be made in a circle, and we shall gather in clusters within the circle, which is the way of nature, created by Great Spirit. We will first chant songs of praise and thanksgiving, for he is pleased when we celebrate the joy of our lives as animal people and our appreciation for all that he has given us. Having done this, we will then make our prayer of petition, asking for power and wisdom in our dealings with the two-legged animals. Brown Bear has invited some animals from east of the Great Mountains. Crow and Ground Owl will represent our feathered brothers and sisters in the Great Basin. Chief among the four-legged people will be the song dog, Coyote. He will lead us in our songs and medley dance.
Coyote, why him? Gray Wolf can sing better than Coyote. Anybody knows that. Why can't he be our leader?
I can't believe this. The raptor and owl people and the other winged animals will not be pleased to hear this. Coyote is not well liked by the other animals.
First of all, Gray Wolf does sing beautifully, but his song is a mournful one, and Brown Bear wishes to begin with songs of joy and celebration, and Coyote is good on that. Also, Wolf does not dance well. Coyote is better on that account as well.
That's true. Remember when Wolf tried dancing with two-legged? They look so stupid. They say Coyote can run circles around the two-legged. They're probably right.
You see, things look better with a little thought on the matter. And it's simply not true that Coyote does not get along well with other animals. Badger and Coyote go foraging together. Enough animals have seen that. And Stellar Joy is a good friend of the old dog.
Well, Stellar J, well, that's not surprising. He's such a bird brain.
The truth is, Coyote's a butthead. Anybody will agree with that. Even Badger has trouble with him at times. It's not easy seeing him as medicine leader of our powwow.
I understand how you feel, and I have to acknowledge that Coyote can be
A butthead and a pain in the butt besides.
He's so anal.
Yes, I agree. It can be difficult dealing with him at times, but I have to say it is my fault things turned out this way.
Your fault? How is it your fault?
What are you saying? What do you mean by that?
Well, it's quite a story, not one that many animals have heard. Do you wish to hear it?
Yeah, tell us the story.
We want to hear it.
All right. I will tell you a story. Then you must be on your way to the smaller raptors and the seabirds. Is that acceptable?
Agreed.
Eagle knows, of course, how easy the animal people are when it came to storytelling. He looks out across the placid waters of the inland sea as if looking a great distance back in time. Looking out beyond Osprey and red-tailed hawk, he begins his story.
After Grandfather had created the animal people and had given all the animals their names, but before the first standing person was created, Coyote was envious of the other animals and the different kinds of work they do. Most of all, he was jealous of the winged people who fly about and live in trees and high places. One day he came to me for a favor. Brother Eagle, I need feathers. can you give me feathers from your nest? I agreed. Yes, I said, I will give you feathers if you need them. Well, why do you need them? Coyote explained, I wish to fly like you and the other winged people. I will take the feathers and use pitch to attach them to my arms so I will have wings to fly where I wish. I will no longer have to walk about like Gray Wolf and Fox and all the other four-legged people. I grew concerned that Coyote was getting himself into trouble. So I said to him, perhaps you should think about this a little more. If Great Spirit wanted you to fly, he would have given you wings and feathers. I do not think this is such a good idea. But Coyote can be hard-headed, as you know. No, you are very wrong, Eagle, he told me. Flying Squirrel has no wings or feathers, yet he flies. And Roadrunner has both wings and feathers, yet she does not fly. I know I can soar as well as the flying people, with some feathers and pitch. Now you agreed to give me feathers. Please give them to me and I will show how wrong you are. So I gave him the feathers from my nest and he went off to do as he planned. But I worried about Coyote and went to watch what would happen. He put pitch on his fur and stuck feathers in his arms for wings. He even had extra feathers for his tail. He was very proud of this and paraded about like a winged person. Maybe pheasant, I think. Finally, he climbed a mountain with a steep cliff on one side. Getting far back from the cliff, he ran toward it as fast as he could. Coyote jumped from the cliff and flapped his arms like wings, but it did not go well. He fell straight down as fast as a mountain boulder, landing square on his butt. Poor Coyote. He hit the ground so hard. Different parts of him were scattered across the land.
What a mess. What could be done for Coyote?
Tell us, what did you do?
I went to see what was left of him. Only his anus remained there at the foot of the mountain. Feeling badly, I flew all about the earth looking for bits and pieces of Coyote. These I brought back to the bottom of the cliff and attached them to his anus as best I could. So Coyote survived after all, and as everybody knows, he's been an asshole ever since.